Her laugh was sharp, too sharp for the moment she'd chosen to shatter the calm. My milestone celebration. A room full of friends, colleagues, people who believed they knew every corner of my life. "Let's make this night unforgettable," she declared, waving a stack of divorce papers like a trophy. Her children giggled in approval. Mine turned their faces away. I didn't flinch. I just took the pen, signed the papers, and whispered softly, "You don't know what you've unleashed." She grinned. She thought she had conquered me. She had no clue she had just set me free. I remarried at 59, to Elena, older, gentler, sharper than she appeared. Her presence was like dawn spilling over frost, slow and quiet, yet impossible to ignore. She smiled at my humor, even at the tired jokes I repeated too often. Her children were wary at first, testing boundaries, polite yet distant. I provided them meals, clothes, tuition, little indulgences. They called me uncle in the beginning, father after the first year. Slowly, I allowed myself to believe I had rebuilt a family. And that's why the betrayal cut through me like ice. Not because of the marriage, but because I had let myself feel belonging. It began subtly. Late-night calls, sudden obsession with fitness, phones always face down. But the moment of absolute clarity came in the dumbest way imaginable. She returned home with a necklace she had once told me she couldn't afford. A few days later, a photo surfaced on her daughter's social media, the same necklace glinting under hotel lights. A hotel I had booked unknowingly for a family event. Caption: Mom and our family friend enjoying a little getaway. The friend wasn't even close. Or so I thought. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I didn't confront. My heart went cold. My mind sharp. Pain turned into calculation. Step 1. Silence. People mistake silence for surrender. Silence is patience. Silence is a weapon. I collected every bank statement she left carelessly on the table. I took screenshots, photos, timestamps. I met my lawyer discreetly, meticulously. While she stayed late at work, I moved assets legally into a trust she couldn't touch. I froze access to joint accounts. Every step fully compliant with the prenuptial agreement she once mocked. She underestimated the man who had spent decades predicting patterns, identifying vulnerabilities, planning for contingencies. Her miscalculation was monumental. She chose deception over honesty, assuming I was naive, soft, distracted. I had spent 30 years mastering subtlety, reading signals invisible to most. She married a strategist and decided to play thief. Part of me almost pitied her, until the night she smiled at me, divorce papers in hand, thinking she had won. I played the fool in my own party. Feigned shock, feigned despair. Friends whispered consolations. Neighbors shook their heads. No one knew I had already filed the divorce petition that morning. No one knew the prenup guaranteed I retained everything, save the house she had adored. No one knew the infidelity clause had been triggered, documented, undeniable. She was entitled to nothing, not a penny, not a gesture of alimony. 3 months later, the courtroom was silent as the judge read the verdict. Mrs. Harrington, you will receive none of the marital assets. Her face, a mask of disbelief. Her children stared, half in shock, half in horror. I had fed them, clothed them, guided them, and still their loyalty faltered at the first scent of betrayal. Outside the courthouse, she confronted me, mascara smudged, voice quivering. You've ruined everything, she said. No, irreplaceably. You ruined yourself. Her eldest stepped forward, chest out, rage painted on his face. Security adjusted, and he retreated. She begged, please, we can work this out. I stepped close enough for my words to reach her, far enough for her children to witness. Remember the night you handed me those papers at my celebration? I said softly. She swallowed hard. Yes, she whispered. You thought you were ending my life, I said, but all you did was release me from yours. I walked away. No second glance. No guilt. No hesitation. That night, I sat in my quiet home, my house, my peace. Finally, I poured a drink and whispered again, this time in empty air. You have no idea what you just did.